Morning students, in this video I am going to explain about segmented and demand page memory allocation. From the name itself we can understand it uses a concept of both segmented and paging scheme. That's given here. It is a combination of segment and paging, so it offers the benefits of both the concepts. And this allocation scheme does not keep each segment as a single contiguous unit, and it divides each segment as a equal size of pages. Okay, inside segment we are splitting that into pages of equal size. Okay, why we are combining both the concept is here most of the problems in memory allocation schemes are avoided here, like compaction, fragmentation. Like these are the disadvantage of in static dynamic allocation. We are facing so many problems, no, internal fragmentation, external fragmentation, and we have to do compaction. So that and all avoided. In order to avoid that, we are combining both the concept segmentation and the demand paging. So in the upcoming picture I'll explain how it is divided. Here what are the tables we need in that segmented demand page memory allocation: job table, segment map table, and then page table, then fourth one memory map table. Job table means what are the jobs available in the whole details, that the systems, all the job details are stored in job table. And then segment map table means what are the segments available for every job. So one segment map table contains one particular job related details. And then page map table for a segment, what are the pages allocated regarding that. And then memory map table, allocation of page frames in memory for the whole system. The upcoming picture, segment map table includes additional informations regarding you know that segment map table means it contains information regarding segments available in the system, as well as additional information like what are the production we need, who can access, who can read, write, that type of security related descriptions also available in segment map table. And page map table, it includes a detail about status, modified, and reference bit also. See, this is a pictorial representation in segmented and page memory allocation. In that, see the first column, what are the jobs available, job number is given, and then segment details. Okay, pointed to the segment map table. So job table, what are the details available, it contains job number and then pointed to that segment map table. And then in segment, what is available, segment number and then pointed to that page. And in page, what is available, page number, reference to the page frame. That is memory. In memory, where we have to, where it is located. So to access a particular page in memory, what are the details we need? We need segment number, page number, page map table detail, as well as that replacement or offset value. That everything, if we know only, we can access that content in that memory. Okay, that's only given here. To access the location in memory, the system must locate the address, which is composed of three entities. So to access the location in memory, what are the details we need? First one, page number we need, displacement we need, segment number we need, because we divided like that. Okay, and then what is the, and then here one extra concept added here, associative memory. This and all not available in segmented and paging concepts. In order to uh, do the process in an efficient way, we are adding some additional memory called associative memory. Here what are the disadvantage here is, here so many tables we are using, and we have to reference, we have to refer each table, we have to refer segment table, we have to refer page table. So all these details we need referencing will take more time. Okay, So to minimize the number of references, we are using that concept associative memory in order to speed up the process. So it is a name given to several registers. What do you mean by associative memory? It is the name of the additional registers we are using. Store some of the details, that is pages. Here also we are storing some of the pages for execution. So and page numbers belonging to the job being processed with that memory addresses. So here also some pages we are storing here. So these registers reside in where it is located. This associative registers also reside in main memory. Number of register will vary from system to system. In order to speed up the process, we are using associative memory which is available inside the main memory, and here also we are storing some of the pages. Otherwise we have to swap, search, so many things we have to do to spend time, no? So to avoid that swapping concept, we are using some of the additional memories called associative memory. It's nothing but a register which is available in main memory. So to appreciate the role of associative memory, so how the system works with segments and pages. What is the role of this associative memory? So when the job is allocated to CPU, first what to do, we have to do searching segment map table first. For example, if the job is to be executed, first what is to be loaded into main memory? First segment map table is loaded. So whatever pages we need, we can refer from that segment map table. So there itself all the page details are available, no? So by using that we can access the pages. So and pages are swapped between main memory and secondary storage, and all the table also are updated. And then how the execution is done in this process: when a page is first requested, where we have to search that particular page, first we have to search it in segment map table to locate that particular page, and then that is loaded and searched to determine the location in the memory. If it is not available in the memory, interrupt it is used, and then that particular page is brought into memory and the table is updated. Here whether the page is available or not, since this segment map table now resides in main memory, so whatever request related to the page is available in segment map table itself, it is available. Here it is a time consuming process. Here we have to search segment table, and then we have to point to that page map table. So this is the accessing is the problem here. So what is the execution procedure? So when the page request is issued, we have to check whether it is in main memory as well as in the associative memory. So two searches we are making here, which is not in available in that previous concept. No paging segmentation we are all doing, there is no associative memory, there is no two searches. Here we are combining both the concept, and also additional one of the concept introduced here is associative memory. So if when the job is to be executed, we have to load the segment table. Also we have to in the searching, two searches are there. One is searching through that main memory, as well as that associative registers also we have to search. If the search is successful in associative memory, then the searching through the main memory is stopped. If it fails, then the search is continues in that segment map table. Okay. When the search is successful and the main memory address on the PMT has been determined, so and then it will resume the process. And what happens if the associative registers are full? Then how we have to remove the pages from associative registers? It uses the concept of least recently used. Least recently referenced register is used to hold the information on this requested page. If it is full, then we have to use that LRU algorithm. If a job to be swapped out to the secondary storage, then all of the informations must be updated. In general, what we will know, no, all the page map table, segment map table, everything will be updated. Here we are adding one more additional register, no, so that also must be updated. Okay, that is the additional point is here. So all of the information stored in associative register as well as current PMT, segment table, page map table, everything must be updated. What are the advantages here? Here we are using one additional memory, that is associative memory, that is of registers, no. So that's why increasing the speed. This increases the speed of execution. Disadvantages, this is a cost of hardware, and then parallel searches. Here we are doing two searches, no. One, the page is searched in main memory as well as in that associative register. So the two searches accessing also little hard. We have to first searching. To access a page, we have to go to first the segment map table and then page map table. So all these things, calculation also more. Segmentation, page table as that. So by using that only, we know all the details, then relocation register and that value. If we know all the things only, we will find out the memory address. So accessing is very hard here, and then cost of a hardware also is more, and then searching also parallel searches we have to do. These are the disadvantages. Advantages, increasing of speed. That's all. Okay, thank you students.